welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new. I'm Miya Jha, and I am an intuitive reader here on YouTube. Today happens to be Mother's Day, so I wanted to do a reading for the mothers that are here now, the mothers that have come before us, and also the mothers to be in the future. So I wanted to do a reading for you all, Divine Feminine, at this time in honor of mothers and just mothering energy, past, present, and future. Today for Mother's Day, I said I wanted to sip tea in my garden, and I also wanted to do a reading. Why not in my bedroom garden? I'll go chill on my actual porch around my flowers and whatnot later on when I can, sit and spend time with my grandmother and maybe even my daughter. But right now, I want to give some energy to the Divine Feminine, the Divine Mothers here on my channel. So we're going to have a little tea together. Today I'm drinking, it's called Golden Oasis, and it gave me the energy of the sun, Divine Feminine. It's a blooming tea, so it's like a floral blooming tea. So for any of y'all who are interested in, such things. But let's see what's the energy for Divine Feminine for this time, for this Mother's Day energy, for this mothering energy. We're going to hop right into the reading, Divine Feminine. I'm starting out with the Rose Oracle deck, and then we will move into some more cards. We're just going to start off with this energy. Because you deserve your flowers while you're here, Divine Mother. I don't know who needs to hear that or who needs to know that, but you deserve your flowers while you are here. And, that's what we're going to start this Rose Oracle deck off with, because you yourself, you are a rose. You are beautiful. You are unique. You are, even ever-changing, ever-growing. So, let's see what the Divine has for Divine Feminine at this time. All right, the first card, or first two cards we have is, it says plant yourself here. It says integration, embodiment, grounded action. Plant yourself here. So for some of you, you could be planting new roots in a home, but you could also be planting roots in something that you do at this time. Like wherever you are in this moment, being able to plant roots here to grow from where you are. You don't have to wait until you get to a certain place, a certain, status, a certain something, whatever it is, Divine Feminine. You do not have to wait until you get somewhere else for you to be able to enjoy, or for you to, be able to grow. So right now, plant yourself where you are, start where you are, and nurture yourself and grow from there. And then we have trust the seasons. Ooh, it says embracing change, cycles of life, transition, growth. So like I said, Divine Feminine, the fact that these two cards even came out together, it already is together. They're saying exactly what I pulled from that first card. It's just like, you don't have to wait till you get to a different season in your life, or, whatever, for you to, nurture yourself for growth. It's about you getting grounded in the position that you're in right now, starting where you are and growing from here. I feel like I said, a lot of you, I've said this in other videos is what I mean, but a lot of you are, in a place where you're literally in like your humble beginnings. Right now, it's time to plant yourself where you are and to grow from your situation, to grow from wherever you are in life at this time into this dream life, into, allowing yourself to open up and receive what it is that you deserve and what you desire, Divine Feminine. I don't know who needed to hear that. Let's get a few more cards out the Rose Oracle deck. See how we're doing on time. I try not to make these videos too long, but you never know the kind of messages that, somebody needs to hear at a time. These messages are general, so not everything is going to resonate with everybody. So Take what's yours and leave the rest. Divine Feminine. What is the nurturing energy that you need at this time to continue in your growth? What is it that you need to, you know, see? What is it that you need to know? What is it that you need to hear? And then take that energy and leave the rest. What does the Divine Feminine need to know at this time? A word that was kind of coming to me before I even started the reading was like a word of plenty, plentiful. I don't really know, you know, who that may be for, but something about plentiful, having plenty of something. We're definitely getting plenty of cards falling out. I am gonna, do I want to take all of these? I'm just gonna take the bottom two. Not even gonna look at the first two. We'll take, okay, y'all, I'm sorry. We're taking the top two and not the bottom two. All right, y'all. Let's see what the Divine has for you at this time, Divine Feminine. We have the Holy Grail. So, like I said, y'all, I had the word plentiful coming to me. Plenty, like a place of plenty. This says the Holy Grail here, so I feel like this has been in a space of even being open and receiving plenty. So sometimes you have to be in position. So for some of you who this message is for where it's telling you to get grounded in where you are now. These could be your humble beginnings. Getting grounded in where you are now and open yourself up to receive. I feel like there's plenty that's coming for you, but it's kind of like you have to get in position, literally starting where you are. This doesn't have to necessarily be a physical location. This can be where you are in your emotions. This can be where you are in other aspects of your life as well, however it resonates, Divine Feminine. But the Holy Grail card says, stop the endless searching, inner quest. So a lot of you, Divine Feminine, you could be, when you're in this place of receiving, it's like a lot of you might be looking for, you know, you're looking for this energy. You're looking for this abundance outside of yourself. You're looking for it in other people. This is about you going within. This is even you having this, it's kind of even like a spiritual connection of your own to the divine, going within and, you know, acknowledging, giving yourself some kind of acknowledgement for, you know, how you're feeling, the desires of your heart, just all the things, giving yourself that time, that space, and that peace, and open yourself up to receive it, but not necessarily having to look for it in other people, because I don't know if y'all know like I know, but sometimes when you go looking for these things that you feel are missing within yourself, or you feel like you're missing, when you go looking for that in other people, they can put you in the position of, you know, being with the wrong people, or, you know, allowing the wrong people in your life, in your space, in your energy, and they can take advantage of that. They can take advantage of you. So instead of searching for these things, it's about you getting planted where you are and allowing yourself to receive. Allow these things to come to you, and you continue to doing the work of whatever you're being called to do at this time, right here where you are, even in this season. Okay? And then next we have the second bloom. So this sounds like another chance for some of you guys. You may have thought you hit your peak already or something in life, or you've been in your best place. But with this second bloom, I'm kind of getting the energy of, like, you know how some flowers, some plants are like annual. So it's like you rise again. It's like a resurrection kind of energy. But it says a second chance. It's never too late. New possibilities. So Divine Feminine, you might think that, you know, like I said, you feel like you may have reached your peak, like you've already been at your best, or you know, whatever, that's like in the past or something. But this is telling you there's going to be like a transformation for you, Divine Feminine. There's a new beginning for you here. You haven't really seen nothing yet. Like you thought you seen yourself at your best, but the best is literally yet to come. Excuse me, y'all, in this energy for y'all, okay? So Divine Feminine, whoever needs to hear this energy is definitely telling you to start where you are, to get grounded in your energy. These are humble beginnings, because you literally haven't seen nothing yet in your life. Things are getting ready to pop off for you, getting ready to bloom. So we're gonna pull some cards from the Angels and Ancestors deck, just to get some wisdom for Divine Feminine at this time, for whatever energy or that you have to work with, what you need to know at this time, anything of importance right now at this time to help nurture Divine Feminine where you are, to help you get grounded, and to help you continue to bloom, to elevate into this divine being that you are. Because like I said, y'all haven't seen nothing yet. It's just getting started to be Divine Feminine. For some of you, you could be feeling more optimistic about your life, like things are just getting started. But it's definitely still in the energy of like, this is the beginning. So some of y'all, your story is literally just beginning, like the best part of your story. You're at the beginning. You're at the very beginning. It doesn't matter how old you are at this time, where you are in your path, where you are in your journey. Just know that, you know, as long as you continue to get into alignment and stay in alignment, it's like, regardless, fate is going to take over, you know, however, whatever. But it's like what you do with the energy of what you're giving, how you moving, all that energy. And even for you, Divine Mother, it's literally like, I never known people who could be so creative. A lot of times, like feminine, Divine Feminine is very creative in general because you are the Empress. But it's just like when you're in this mothering energy, it's like you're creative in ways that you didn't even know were inside of you before, ways you don't even know. So yeah, let's go ahead and move on into this, y'all, and see what the Divine has for you at this time, Divine Feminine. All right, the first card we have is Sage. It says, be devoted and committed. So this is about not only this, I feel like this more so the energy of being devoted and committed to yourself, like or being devoted and committed to your growth here, even Divine Feminine, because it's like literally whatever it is that you do for yourself, or you know, even the other things that you do in life, whatever it is that you put this nurturing energy in, this mothering energy of yours into. You don't have to be a mother. Like I said, this could be for future mothers as well, or you know, however this mothering energy shows up in your life. But it's literally like whatever you put your energy into, because you are loved, because you are the Empress, it's like regardless of whatever you do, it's sure to bloom. But you have to, when it comes to even flowers, you have to nurture these flowers. You have to give it sun if it needs sun. You give it shade if it needs shade. Sometimes you move the flowers around. Sometimes you prune the flowers as well. So, and also watering your flowers. So all these things, sometimes you might even give your flowers plant food or something to help nurture and foster growth. So Divine Feminine, it's like literally whatever you put your energy into, that the roles, the process of like blooming and growing and nurturing, all of that is so symbolic to even your life and the things that you do. It's like whatever you put your energy into, and that love and nurturing energy that you have is sure to bloom, sure to grow. There's even like an energy of purity here with the Sage here, but it's like being devoted and committed. The next card we have is Medicine Guardian. This is around healing, Divine Feminine. It says, be open to healing information. Ooh, I don't know who needs to hear that, but some of you may get some kind of healing information that could be, you know, from a healthcare provider or something at this time, but it could also come from, you know, other energies outside yourself. But even for some of you, Divine Feminine, even answering that call within, you might be being called to, you know, work on something for yourself, or you might be called to, you know, do something for others, or, you know, whatever, or some kind of change or transformation that you need, that is required in your life, some kind of work that you're supposed to be doing. This is about you being open to not only hearing from the divine and going within yourself, but even sometimes you have helpers in the, you know, physical realm. You do have other people who will give you some kind of healing information. It may not come in the form that you would expect it to, It may not come from people you expect it from, but be open to this healing information and, you know, see where it takes you as far as like how you use that energy to heal yourself and potentially even heal others. There's definitely some kind of nurturing energy to that, because healing in general, it requires some kind of nurturing, okay? All right, I want to pull at least like one more card for Divine Feminine at this time from the angels and ancestors. What Divine Feminine needs to know at this time. All right. I'll take one more and we got 4 anyway, so why not? Okay. All right, Divine Feminine. We have Water Guardian. So this is also around like emotions. So some of you might receive some kind of information that could be some healing information that could heal you emotionally, or it could even open up a wound that has been closed, where you receive some kind of even clarity over something. You could potentially even grieve this again because maybe things are different than you expected or something, or different from what you've known. But it's like that open space for real healing. It's like when you get access to truth, when you know truth, when it's delivered to you even in a certain way where you're able to receive it, it puts you in a place of healing, literally. And it's like it's the healing through authenticity. So it's like once you heal from something, it's like there's some kind of protection you even have that comes from that later on down the line in your path. It's like you've even been prepared for something before as well, because it's as if you've already been here before. You've already felt that way before. You've already experienced something before, so later on you know how to deal with it better. But it says connect with your emotions, Divine Feminine. It says connect with your emotions, connect with what you're feeling. It's not like a lot of times we want to get over, you know, certain kind of energies, get over some kind of feelings, but really it's more so when the healing process, you move through this energy. It's like you have to experience these emotions, whether that's joy, happiness, pain, because it's like when you experience again, you recognize these energies and you know how to move with them. You know how to use these energies, no matter what's thrown at you, Divine Feminine. I'm also still getting that same energy of like when life give you lemons. So literally, Divine Mothers, your energy is coming through right now. It's like you could have been through the worst, even as a Divine Feminine, as a Divine Mother, as a divine being overall. You could have been given so much. I mean, in you could have had a lot thrown at you, a lot thrown on you, things you thought you couldn't handle, or things you felt like you just couldn't handle at a time where it felt like, you know, these things were stronger than you. But I feel like you fought past so much of that, and you're learning to trust your feelings about things now. You're learning to trust your intuition more now. I feel like your intuition itself is has put you in a place of healing, because like I said, now that you know what you know, now that you've been through what you've been through, now that you know all that you've experienced, it's like when you're faced with these things again, or even something similar, even in how it makes you feel, it's like you know how to there's another word that's coming to me, but it's really like you know how to temper, you know, bring some kind of balance to, you know, the situation, to how to move with these energies, how to work with these energies. I can't really get the term that's trying to come to me. If it comes up, I'll let you all know. But I think I explained it the best I could with what I have at this moment. And literally, Divine Feminine, that's what this is all about here, using what you have and making the best of it, okay? And it's like you're sure to bloom. You're sure to, you know, grow from something as you're nurturing yourself, even in any way, even emotionally, okay? All right, Divine Feminine. So the next thing we have here is the arrow. This is about directions, changing directions, even movement, change, transformation. But it says surround yourself with protective energy. So Divine Feminine, at this time, it's like Put yourself in energy of protection, whether you're protecting yourself. This could be your emotions. This could be your mental. This can be even your physical for some of you, but being in this protective energy, surrounding yourself around people, places, things, energy. Energy can come from literally anywhere. It doesn't have to be just in, things that you see, things that you, whatever. This is about following how you feel within, for sure. But being able to trust your intuition, trusting what you feel, and, remaining in energies that help you feel safe, that make you feel protected, spaces where you can be free, spaces where you can be yourself authentically. So it's like, if you're in an energy, you're in a place, you're around people who do not bring this sense of, safety around you. You don't feel like you feel like you have to protect yourself so much. These are some kind of energies that you have to move away from to invite more of this energy. So even planting yourself where you are, Divine Feminine, like we got that card coming out first. Some of you might not see some of these things in your physical world. Like I said, you guys, some of these things you just can't touch. It's about even following how you feel. So it's about protecting yourself as well. So blocking out these energies, blocking out these people, blocking out these situations that don't align, that don't fit, that don't bring in the energy of protection, energies that even bring some kind of chaos, even for some of you guys, like blocking those energies out away from you. This is about you also having boundaries. That's definitely what's coming through here as well. So yes, just even standing firm in your boundaries, Divine Feminine, and trusting. Okay, so now I kind of want to get into tarot for y'all, Divine Feminine. Before I do, I'm going to make me some more tea because I want to nurture myself in this moment and the desires of my heart. And I'm here for each and every one of us. And Divine Feminine, some of you need to be reminded that you can't pour from an empty cup. So literally, I'm not just talking about like tea. You literally can't pour from an empty cup if nothing is in there. But this energy also refers to you, Divine Feminine. It's like if you're not giving back to yourself, first of all, who will? Because if you're always waiting around for, outside energies to fulfill certain desires of your heart and whatnot, not everybody is a mind reader. Not everybody knows, Sometimes it's about you being able to give that energy to yourself. It's like, if you don't do it for yourself, how could you expect somebody else to do it for you? I don't know who needs to hear that. I don't want it to come off like rude, but that's the way the energy is coming through. And I hope whoever needs to hear that receives it, with love and light. I have some cream right here too. I put a little ice in it so it'll, remain fresh while it's here. But yes, Divine Feminine, I don't know who needed to hear that. But you can't pour from an empty place. This can come from, how you interact with anybody in your life, any kind of relationships in your life. By the way, y'all, this isn't like sugar. Not that it's really, well, I'm not going to say not that it's really anybody's business, but some people can get really rude sometimes. But this isn't sugar, y'all. For anybody who's curious, it's monk fruit sweetener. It's like a sugar substitute. So yeah, have to bring balance. I like a very slight sweetness, like sweet enough to taste, but not too sweet. When it comes to like my drinks. Okay, I use a little more tea, but I think this should do it. Just literally a dab. But yeah, let's hop right into this energy, Divine Feminine. Let's see what tarot has for us at this time for the collective. Y'all, these are definitely collective general readings. Some of y'all really resonate with the energy. I've had people say they resonate 100%, and then there are some who just may resonate with, you know, certain parts. So take your shores and leave the rest. Divine Feminine, everybody is in a different space in their journey, in a different place. And by this being a general collective energy, it's like there's so many different energies coming through. So again, the energy is about starting where you are, Divine Feminine. That's how this reading even started. Like, even when it comes to, you know, how you view these videos, or you're watching any tarot reader or whatever, you should always be able to go within. Always be able to go within and connect with the divine, and, you know, connect with what is your truth and how to move forward even in your path where you are on this journey. You have to start where you are, not starting where somebody else is, okay? I don't know who needs to hear that, but that is just very valuable information for somebody who does, okay? So it's like trust where you are, trust where your feet are planted. You don't have to, you shouldn't even desire to want to be in a position of anybody else, because you don't know what somebody went through to get to where they are. You know, so never wish for somebody else's troubles on yourself, you know. It's like literally taking your lemons, you know, or the cards that you're dealt in life, or, you know, whatever. And what do you make out of what you have where you are, okay? And that's what makes you so special and unique, Divine Feminine, because literally there's nobody else like you 100%, because it's like there's only one you. You're the Empress, okay? All right, Divine Feminine, let's see what you need to know at this time. What kind of energies is coming through? But tarot, the first card I get is Death. Whoa, I'm making a mess. It's like stuff everywhere. So some of you guys, let me clean this up and then I'll come back. Y'all feel like you have to be in a certain like physical place or space for you to experience this, but you don't, Divine Feminine. I feel like you're it's like a sense of change in direction. We had the arrow card here. I mentioned that wasn't one of the words that came up, but the fact that it's arrow, it's like there's a change in direction here for you, Divine Feminine. But for some of y'all, this could literally be the energy of moving physical locations, like however it resonates to you all, Divine Feminine. But this is the energy, this has definitely been the energy of you about going within. We have the Knight of Wands card here. And the Knight of Wands, let's see what's going on. Tell me more. What does Divine Feminine need to know right now? Okay, we got the Seven of Pentacles. I'm definitely getting the energy of, like I said, with this Death card, this Knight of Wands card came out right up under that. So it's kind of like, oh wow, y'all. I don't know if y'all even noticed either. It's like, for some of y'all, this could be a change that seems so subtle in a way, because you've been so open to receiving this change, this new energy. It's like some things just happen automatically. Y'all know, if any of y'all who are not new to, any of y'all who are not new to my channel, you've been here for a while, you may have noticed in a lot of my readings, and I also say it all the time if you ever, you know, caught it in a video, but it's kind of like, I always do 3 cards, and this, like, all my stuff go by 3s. Here in this reading, I'm seeing 4s. We're doing rows of 4s, and it's like I haven't even noticed it, Divine Feminine. So it's kind of like when some of these changes happen for you, it becomes almost natural in a way that it's like you just do it. Like I said, the more you've experienced something, it's like when you're faced with a certain kind of energy again, it's like you kind of know what to do. You know how to... You know how to move through this energy. You've been here before, in a way. You experienced the worst of it, for sure. So it's kind of like, now you know where not to go. Now you know what not to do. Now you know not to touch that. Now you know, it's like you know, there's like this inner sense of knowing. You know how to, you just move different, even on a new path, even for some of you, Divine Feminine. So, like I was saying, with this energy, how it's coming through, we got the Knight of Wands coming up under the Death card. So it's kind of like you've gone through some kind of transformation, Divine Feminine. There has been a change in your perspective. There has been a change in just even how you see the world, or how you see the people around you, or your situations, or your circumstances. And it's like with the Seven of Pentacles card coming up under the Eight of Cups, it's like now you're getting to know yourself more in a way that how do you spend your energy? What should you, how you give yourself to the world, how you give yourself to others, even a way what parts of your life are worth investing in. Even it's like you're taking kind of like you just acknowledging some of these things in your life. But it's not only acknowledging these things, Divine Feminine, because like I said, y'all are on different paths here. However y'all, or whenever you're tapping into this video, I don't know where you are in your path, so take what resonates and leave the rest. But it's kind of like, it's like you're not only acknowledging these things, but for some of you, it's like you're moving in this energy now. It's like, now that you know what you don't want, now that you know what is not good for you, now that you know what don't work, what isn't working out or didn't work out for you, it's like you're getting like this new sense of like this new even outlook on life, on, you're open to this new beginning. But it's like now, even this, as change is happening, it's like you're quickly adapting, because you've already been here before. You've already learned certain lessons when it comes to, different people or different situations in your life. It's like the way that you even grieve is differently. It's like you're tired of being in this energy of grief and chaos and worry and stress. It's like all these different battles that you've been facing in your life, and it's just like you're ready for a new approach, a new outlook, a new stance, a new experience in life general, but like in a more positive way, in a more loving, enlightening way. Even with the Sun here, there's joy, there's abundance, there's like, it's like maybe some of y'all have experienced an abundance of like this negative energy of the past, which has gotten you to this place of feeling overwhelmed and just tired of fighting the same battles every way, facing the same demons every day. It's like you want some new energy, but not just new energy. You don't want new demons and new battles. It's like you want more joy, you want more excitement. Like it's like there has to be more to life than what you've been experiencing so far, especially for who you are, Divine Feminine, and the way that you give, and who you are, and how you show up in the world, the considerations that you take, the actions that you make, just all the things, or even the lessons that you learn, just all the things. It's like there has to be something greater, something better, and it's like this opportunity is being handed to you at this time. It's like an opportunity of something new, an opportunity of you having just something that even you can create. It's kind of like not just taking what's being given to you anymore. It's like now you set up like some kind of boundaries, like I said, to where it's like you're moving freely in a way. It's like moving ahead, even when you don't know everything or you don't see everything. It's just like moving ahead in a direction where is not it. So it's like I might not know where I'm going, or what's all coming, all the things that are that's to occur, but I know I'm not supposed to be here. I know this is not it for me. I know this person is not for me. I know that this job is not for me. I know that this situation is not for me. It's like you're moving toward joy, but it's like you have to know, which a lot of you, it's like it's been through experience and how these things. But it's like like the worst of some things. You've experienced so much, like I said, about feminine. A lot of y'all been given some real bitter lemons, or some really tough cards that has been dealt to you in life, and it's like now you're learning to play the game. Now you're learning how to win, okay, Divine Feminine? And I feel like that's the energy that you're moving toward now. You know who you are and what lives within you. You even for some of you, you are waking up to that at this time, Divine Feminine. But as you move more into this energy, as you're getting more experience, with this, just in the way that you move and how you go through life, allowing yourself to be seen. Because we got this Hermit card. This Hermit card is coming out under this Knight of Wands. So that's the energy that you're moving away from. It's like you don't even have to do it alone. But even not just having to do it alone, it's like even if you do have to do it alone, it's like you don't have to wither up about it. You don't have to, hide away from the rest of the world and, fear coming back out again, fear putting yourself back out there again. I feel like you're moving out of this energy, Divine Feminine, and you allowing yourself to live authentically in your truth, and you're welcoming more love and light energy that is what's the word, that gives back to you in a way. We have the Seven of Swords coming out under the Seven of Pentacles and the Eight of Cups. So it's like literally, Divine Feminine, it's like you learn how to pick your battles. Like there's some things that you had to leave behind, some situations. Like maybe, you can see that that the woman here in this card, she's looking back at these swords, and it's like they're kind of stuck in like the ground or whatever. It's like she's not picking up more battles in her life right now. It's like you got enough on your plate, and it's like you're finding a way to even move forward comfortably with, what you're given in life, with, like I said, the cards you've been dealt in life, or even the lemons that have been handed over to you into this basket. And it's like, what do you choose to do with, the life that you've been given, with the circumstances that you were in? And it's like being very decisive about, even the kind of energies that you allow to, pick in your space. It's like not picking up more battles, not wanting to deal with, and this can even be just energies that you decided to leave behind. She could have left those swords there. So these can either be new energies coming in your life as you're doing this new, as you're on this new path, doing this new thing, having these new experiences. It's like knowing how to move past these energies or through these energies flawlessly or with grace, because you've been here before. But even for some of you, like I said, however this resonates, y'all could be in different places in your path, on your journey, Divine Feminine, for however many of you are tuning into this video at this particular time. Okay, so it's like some of you could be on a path where even these are past energies that you've had to leave behind. So it's like you left the past in the past and you moved ahead. It's like you're taking the things that are out of your control. You still carry that with you with grace, and you move with these energies, but it's like you're leaving behind the things that that are within your control, that you don't have to deal with, those energies that have been in your life, been in your space, been in your energy by choice, by your particular choice. So it's like you even realizing your own power, really realizing your own power in a situation. If this is even worth nurturing any further, if this is worth carrying along in your path, in your journey. Okay, Divine Feminine. So it's like you're taking like inventory over things in your life. Some of you have been, you've been letting go. Okay. But we have the Four of Wands coming out under the Five of Cups and the Four of Swords. So I kind of feel like you're wanting to move more towards stable energy in general. This could be stability in your home for some of you, because the Four of Wands is like a stability from like starting from the ground up, building like a sturdy foundation here. There's like balance here. But I'm definitely feeling like this is definitely when it comes to your emotions, your emotional energy here. Like we even had the Water Guardian here. So consider your emotions at this time and how you feel, Divine Feminine. I feel like you're becoming more stable in your emotions, because it's like, you've been through all this. I'm just going to say it this way. You've had a lot of traumatic experiences in your life in many different forms. It's just like literally, for some of you, it could have been just like one thing after another. Like, I cannot catch a break. That kind of energy. You can even see that here. Like, this person just literally cannot catch a break. And it's like you've been through so much grieving, so much loss. It's like even for some of you, it's like you cried so much, but it's like now that you're moving toward this energy of, you know, inviting more love and light into your life, now that you've established so many boundaries in your life, now that you decided to be the change, now that you decided to make change or pay attention or take inventory of, you know, what you're putting your energy into, what situations, what, you know, relationships, what different things that you decide to nurture, or even for some of you, this can be your creativity or your job, your career, like how you expend your energy at this time, what you're putting yourself into. I feel like you're getting more grounded even in your emotions at this time, which is making it easier for you to move through life, for you to be flexible. And even when you're, you know, certain kind of, you know, negative energies come your way, whether this is a new energy or past energy, it cannot affect you the way that it once would when you did feel like broken, or, you know, you were battling all these different energies, you know, negative things that were happening to you and, you know, coming in your life, all this grief and stuff. It's like now that you're in a more balanced place, you can handle things with a more balanced attitude, with a more balanced just approach in general, divine feminine. So this is literally even a gift that you have for some of you. Let me get one more card here. Y'all can already see, I think this reading, I think we're doing okay. I don't know how long the first part was. Ooh. All right, so I'm gonna take both because one fell and this one is showing, it's being seen. So it's like we have the 10 of Wands card, so I just flashed it, y'all. But we have the 10 of Wands card coming out that is kind of showing like I feel like the fact that it came out with this other card, I'll show you this in a minute, but it's the 10 of Wands card is coming out under the Knight of Cups or the Sun. So it's like after this constant battle of something, carrying all these burdens, this kind of responsibility or something, this looks like an opportunity that could be coming your way. It could be coming seemingly out of nowhere for some of you guys, for like a new beginning of some sort. But it's like literally new energy. So it's like, even how this person is sitting here though, I feel like with this four of Cups cards, divine feminine, this is also you even being in the energy of like I said, you're not just taking what's being given to you. Like even as you move through this new energy, you're attracting new experiences, you're attracting new people, just new everything. It's like now that you're in a place, you know how to deal with certain kind of energies. For some of these energies, it's like it's the energies of what you even choose to ignore at this time, energies that, you know, that just can't affect you anymore. So for some of you, it's like literally as you practice with this energy more and more, the better, the easier it becomes for you as well, divine feminine. So y'all, I don't know if y'all see my light flashing or whatever, but I've been connected with it spiritually in a way lately. I don't care how crazy it might sound to somebody. It makes sense to me. But either way, divine feminine, I feel like you are just moving in like a whole new kind of energy. Like you're doing things you could have only dreamed of doing before. I feel like in so many ways, divine feminine. And I feel like you definitely manifested this because you decided to be the change in a situation or situations that have been holding you back in life. And it's like you're literally learning to choose your battles, like which battles are worth fighting for, or even which, you know, what's worth you putting your energy into at this time. What areas of your life need more attention, just all of those things. So it's like and it's like you're learning to even block out, you're learning to ignore, you're learning to have even boundaries, and then standing firm in your boundaries as even new energies come in into your life, and knowing how to discern more when it comes to like what energies you choose to engage with. Okay, divine feminine? So to close out this reading, I wanted to pull some cards from the self-care deck for you guys. You know, because divine mothers, you deserve, you know, the nurturing, the love, the attention that you need to thrive and succeed in this life. And as you continue to spread your love and energy in the world and not be drained and, you know, not give from a, you know, pouring from an empty place, you should be able to give from a place of abundance, divine feminine, which is why you deserve abundance. Like you give abundantly, you love abundantly, you do things just with abundance. It's only befitting that you receive abundance. Okay, divine feminine. So that being said, we're gonna pull some self-care cards, like I said, for any of you who are don't like to hear things repetitively. I'm like that sometimes too. I understand. Take what's yours and leave the rest. Okay. All right, divine feminine. Some of you all, you could be just moving authentically. Like I said, things are not affecting you the way they once would. So it's like when negative energies come your way, it's like it literally could just roll off your shoulder. Like you have it's like a natural repellent that you have to like these negative energies that, you know, just can't affect you anymore. It just don't touch you anymore. It's like, why am I even giving my energy to this anymore? You know? Okay, divine feminine. It's like I'm not going to give certain situations, certain people, you know, my energy anymore, and I'm literally not getting nothing back out of this. Or it's like it's putting me in a place of depletion, to where I'm even, you know, feeling drained. It's like you feel drained when you're trying to give from an empty place, when you have no more left to give, you have nothing in you. This sometimes for some of you all, that's the energy of knowing when to move on. This can be in relationships, like I said. This can be in a job situation. This can be in how you interact with other people. This could just be different situations that arise in your life. But I feel like divine feminine, it's like the more, like I said, the more that you've been in this energy, the more that you know, you learn how to work with them. Okay? So, the first card we have for our self-care is flow like water. So divine feminine, you never know what life is gonna pass at you, whether good or bad, or the kind of, you know, the kind of energies that come your way. That's just part of, you know, this human experience of being on earth here and whatnot. But it's kind of like with this flow like water, this is you, divine feminine, just being able to, you know, move with grace through, you know, whatever currents of tides are being pushed up against you in life, whatever comes your way, good, bad, ugly, all the things. It's like you just continue to move through it. You move through it. Even take acknowledgement of your emotions and how you feel. We did have a lot of water energy coming out in this video, so that is definitely dealing with emotions. So it's like not allowing, you know, certain things or certain people to affect you a certain way, not giving others too much or all of your power over you anymore. It's like don't keep giving yourself in that way. Not allowing people to have all your power. That's where boundaries come in as well, and this protection energy that we have here. We have energy. We have and this is being ordered, y'all. We have 24 and 25, so these are like actual steps for somebody here. But we have ground yourself. This is about finding your happy place. So like I said, some people think with just getting grounded, you think of just meditation. A meditative state is really like a state of peace. So finding your peace in your present circumstances. That means even, you know, protecting yourself, blocking out other energies, even just spending some time with yourself too. You know, have time to go within and, you know, acknowledge the desires of your heart, or acknowledge how you feel. Even allowing yourself to even what's the word? I can't get it, y'all, but it's like allowing yourself to even like just get in tune with your emotions, to process. That's the word. Being able to process how you feel. And sometimes it's like you need that time to yourself to be able to do that. To you know, to even just understand your emotions, where they're coming from, why you're feeling what you're feeling, and not even allowing other people to project themselves on you, or to try to make you feel bad for something they feel bad about themselves for, like projecting, not allowing other people to project on you, because your truth may not necessarily be somebody else's truth, and that's okay. But you don't have to internalize, those feelings just because, it's about, it's like I said, like a repellent. It's like it bounces off of you. So as you, work with these emotions, work through these energies more, it's like you learn more how to deal with them when you face them. Okay, Divine Feminine? So you don't have to be out of your element, because, somebody else is out of theirs. They want to make you feel bad because they're hurting inside or something, or they feel some type of way about themselves. It's like not allowing other people to project on you, not having people to have that power over you. So you really have to spend time with yourself sometimes, Divine Feminine. Give yourself just a little time to nurture yourself and nurture how you feel, and just, giving yourself a moment to just woosah and calm down, or, whatever. Just come back to yourself, okay? And then we have sound healing here. So for this card, I'm kind of getting the energy of some of y'all could definitely get some kind of healing from doing sound bowls and whatnot. But this can also be through music. This can be through, whatever it is that you listen to, like even like a bunch of tarot readers that you listen to, whether it's myself or, someone else. It's like sometimes you're able to connect with other energies outside of yourself, being able to listen to others. We had that card here that said, be open to healing information. So like I said, you could be getting some kind of healing information from other tarot readers or something. But it's like, knowing which energies are yours and which are not, and allowing it to bounce off of you. So it's like, even as you're hearing your story again through some of these tarot readers and whatnot, and it might trigger you in a way, you might feel some things. It's like being able to acknowledge these feelings and fight through them. It allows you to heal as well. So it's like, even, you could come back, to a place where you might hear these energies again, or, things might get thrown at you in life, and literally it doesn't affect you anymore because you've been there, done that. Like you're past that. It's like you've grown from your situation, Divine Feminine. So definitely be open to sound healing. The way some people would say clairaudience, I guess that's what that means. I'm still, I'm still learning to understand what it means for me. But being able to receive messages that's healing to you. But I feel like, Divine Feminine, from my own experience, these would be things you would know, and then sometimes these things would trigger you because it allows you to go within and to, it awakens something within you to answer questions, or, whatever. Or even just give you some kind of power, some kind of strength to how to move through these energies. So I don't know who that's for, but I know it's resonated with somebody, okay? So I'm going to pull one more, Divine Feminine, since we're in the energy of 4. I don't know what that means, Divine Feminine. If any of you, we got 2 of them came out, and one of them is 4 or 5. We have seen. And we have connect with earth. That's grounded energy. So I'm just going to leave off there, getting grounded, Divine Feminine, okay? But that's been all through this reading. I heard it at least 3 times, 3 different ways. And it's actually 4. And I have another tarot card down here, y'all. I didn't even see. So I'm going to, oh, it fell. That's the 7 of Wands. Taking your choices, picking your battles. Where you're going to put your energy into, Divine Feminine. But we have sing here. So like I said, some of y'all could get some kind of healing through song, through what you hear. But for some of you, this could be your own voice, or this could be just like voices in general, like the frequency of sound. Even in sound healing, sound bowls, you get that. I kind of want to tap mine because it's coming out. Why not? But for some of you, this could be about using your voice. This could be speaking up for yourself, but this could literally also be singing for some of you, however you connect. Yes, divine feminine. So for some of you, this is definitely the energy of sharing your voice. But also for some of you all, like even giving yourself a space of quiet time or a space to self, like knowing when to speak up or when to like literally knowing what battles to pick, even when it comes to, you know, voicing yourself. You shouldn't have to keep explaining yourself or explaining the same thing over and over. Some things are just not meant to be explained, and you should have, like, especially to people outside of yourself who know nothing and have nothing to do with your situation. But it's like literally, like I said, divine feminine, the more that you deal with these kind of energies, the more that you have to feel how you feel. The more that you experience, the more that you know how to deal with situations as they come your way. And then eventually it gets to a place where it just becomes so natural, you don't even see it coming, you don't even feel it, it does nothing to you. It's like it repels, it bounces back off of you. Okay, divine feminine? So I don't know who needed to hear that message today, but it was a great one. It was a divine one, divine feminine. So I want to wish y'all, each and every one of you, again, to those who came before us, those who are here, and those who will come after, happy Mother's Day. And until next time, divine feminine, bye.